everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Gorgeous Gold. I'd like to just begin this video by saying thank you so much to everybody who's supported me. I love you guys. I'm so grateful for you. If you are new and this message resonates, then please hit that subscribe button. I'm coming on tonight to do a different reading. We are going to be doing a message for our divine feminines. This message is meant to resonate, as I said, with the divine feminines, and so I've never done it before, but I'm being called to. I'm also coming on later to do a full moon reading. I know that the full moon was yesterday, but the energy is relevant for the 3 days after following the full moon. And then I will be uploading my zodiac sign videos tomorrow, so please be on the lookout for that. I love you guys and I appreciate your support. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'd like to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone tuning into this video. Fill the bubble with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. I would like to ask the universe to make me a clear channel for the Divine Feminine Collective and to make these messages very clear. Let's see what comes out. Divine Feminine messages. Divine Feminine messages. Divine Feminine messages. Divine Feminine messages. Okay, the Daughter of Pentacles is falling out first, which I love to see this card. I feel like the Divine Feminine have honestly been working on manifesting so many things into their life, the Star card, and we've all been on such a healing journey lately and for these past couple years, and so now I feel like we're awakening to something so grand and so big. It's beautiful. Okay. We have the Father of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. Sorry, guys. The lighting is terrible. Okay, there we go. 2 more cards for my Divine Feminine. 2 more cards for my Divine Feminine. Oh, wow. The World. Yeah. I knew it. I knew there was a reason I was doing this reading. Okay. Okay, and the last card. Wow, guys. The Strength card. Sorry, my lighting is... Okay, there it goes. All right, Divine Feminine. So, the reason that I came on to do this reading, I'm assuming, is because of this. This is major. This is great. This is amazing and exciting. We have the Daughter of Pentacles. Whoa, I don't know what's happening with my lighting. Okay, we have the Daughter of Pentacles coming out first, guys. So what is going on at this time with the Divine Feminine is that they're in the process of manifesting a new life. You guys have been doing all of the work. You've been trying to heal your past wounds. You've been working on coming into union with yourself and coming into union with your divine masculines, and you've been trying so hard. You've been trying to get new jobs. You've been trying to get, new apartments. For some of us, I'm feeling like this is having children. Like, you've been trying to build your life around what it is that you want and what wish fulfillment looks like for you. And you've been moving and taking steps steadily towards that and towards the things that are going to bring progression for you. With the Star card, not only am I feeling like the Star card is wish fulfillment, but in this case, it's major healing. I feel like that you went through a large tower moment, and that's all of us Divine Feminine. We have gone through periods of heartbreak and pain and lies and deception and just the darkness of the dark. Like, it felt like we weren't going to make it up ever. Like, every single time we felt that things were getting good for us and looking up for us, boom, something else comes along and knocks us down. But we've been fighting against it. We've been fighting against ourselves and healing ourselves and fighting those past wounds and the things that have kept us trapped in our minds and outside of our minds, the things that have kept us trapped in this reality, and just things that haven't truly fulfilled us or made us happy or worked helped us to get towards our soul's purpose. And so with the Star card popping out, that literally is saying that you've been on a journey of healing, and therefore this healing is why you are able to now clearly chase and follow your wish fulfillment, because for so long you went after what other people wanted you to do. You were going after what your divine masculine wanted, or what your family wanted, or what society wanted, and now you are now making it to a place where you are standing up to create a life based on what you want. But that only came because you did this healing work, or you were you're in the process of doing this healing work. Father of Pentacles came out, guys. This is literally you becoming the master of your life. You learning how to balance your own energies and to move forward in a way that makes you happy. You're becoming more independent in all areas of your life. And you're no longer settling because you have healed. And because you know what it is that you want in your life, you're taking steps to make those moves. Like I said, the Daughter of Pentacles is you taking steps towards what it is that you want your life to look like. And with the Father of Pentacles coming out, you're not letting anyone else step in to change that reality. Granted, you're gonna, if you get in a relationship or if you are in a relationship, you have to compromise and make things work. But overall, your decisions are made from the heart. And even if you are compromising, it's you doing it from the heart. You're no longer allowing other people to make you do anything, or doing anything because other people said that that's what you should do, or because your family said that that will make them happy, or because your divine masculine said that will make them happy. No, you're doing this because you want to. Whatever it is that you take steps towards now, it will be from your heart center. It will not be because anyone else has asked you to do so. Sorry, guys. I've been chugging water lately. We have the Nine of Wands coming out. So, guys, I love to see this for the Divine Feminine. This is an energy, I feel that you've been getting messages, and I've said this before, but your spirit guides, angels, and mentors are showing you a lot of synchronicity. So you're seeing a lot of the same numbers, or seeing the same kind of animals around you, or you're constantly given this same kind of message, or everywhere you go, you hear the same song playing in the background. It's that kind of thing. And right now, you're being called to pay attention to those things, because this is all for a divine reason. And it is your intuition and your higher self speaking with you to let you know that you are right on path of where you need to be. And also, there are very specific messages from whatever those songs are. So listen to the lyrics. And if it is a number that you keep seeing, if it's your birthday or something, your birthday symbolizes that you're right on path. But also, if it is certain numbers, you need to, one, meditate, because you have your own specific message that your guides are trying to get to you, and it's time for you to awaken to that fact. So you need to meditate so that you can clear your brain and actually see what the message is. And you can also Google angel numbers, type in, what does it mean if I keep seeing the number 911 everywhere? What are my angels trying to say? And 9 times out of 10, when you read that description, it will fit for whatever is taking place in your life. But right now, you are being so heavily supported that messages are pouring in so frequently. And it's all because you've been healing and trying to manifest your life. So now your spirit guides, angels, and mentors are coming in to help you with a little push and a little nudge towards what it is that you need to do now. They're like, look, these are the steps that you need to take. Know that this is your intuition, and know that these steps are actually truly and in all honesty meant for you. This is happening for a specific reason, and follow the guidance that you receive. If it's a song that keeps playing, listen to the lyrics, and whatever part makes your heart pound or feel something magical or different, know that that is the part of the song that you needed to hear. For example, everywhere I go for the past 4 weeks, I will say, I've been hearing the song from The Greatest Showman, and it was crazy because I talked to my godmom about it on the phone, and she was telling me how she really liked the song, and I told her I loved the song, and I literally talked to her about it. And then I went to the grocery store and the song was playing in the store, and then I got in my car and that song came on first in my on my playlist, when it never shows up first. And then I go on my YouTube and it's suggested videos. That is what I mean when I'm saying synchronicities. It's surrounding you, and it's time for you to awaken to that path. But divine feminines, I don't even have to tell you this, because y'all are already on your journey. Y'all already know about synchronicities. But right now, your synchronicities are so heavy because you are on your path. You are headed towards a new life, and your new cycle has already began. So your spirit guides, angels, and mentors are heavily surrounding you right now. The World card. As I said, You've cleared out a cycle. You've closed out that past, and you're not worried about what anybody else has to say about it anymore. You're done living your life for other people, and you've decided that it is your world and you're going to create it. So everything that you're manifesting right now is a direct reflection of everything that you wanted to manifest. And it is so beautiful to see this card here. I love the energy and I love the card because it's just basically saying that you're done lying to yourself or hiding yourself from the world, because I feel like that's what your past cycle was. Your cycle was lying and hiding yourself, and maybe there was a lot of secrets and like a lot of chasing people and being codependent and having attachment issues with others, and like feeling that if you were to lose something outside of yourself, it would crumble your entire world. Now you have discovered that that is not the case, and this cycle that you're beginning is a cycle that is filled with strength. You no longer are going to be seeking relationships that aren't fulfilling you. You're no longer going to go after men or women, whatever your preference is, whatever's going on for you. You're not going to go and chase people that don't serve you. So pretty much you're setting your boundaries and you're sticking to them. In the last cycle, you didn't do that. In the last cycle, boundaries were a gray area for you. Whoever I'm speaking to, boundaries were something that you said in your mind, but in reality people knew that they didn't matter. They could do whatever they wanted to do in the end and you would still be okay with it. Now you've completed that cycle. The universe has given you all of those lessons and you're tired of them. I feel that you've awakened to the fact that you don't want to live that life anymore. You don't want other people telling you what to do, and you've learned that you can be independent and that you can take care of yourself. And because of that, we have the strength card. Literally, this cycle is filled, this cycle that you began, because I feel like you're already at the very beginning of a new cycle. This cycle is filled with strength. This cycle is filled with love and abundance, and it's because you found your own strength and you found your own two legs and you're standing on those, divine feminine. You've awakened to the power that you're a boss. That's what you spent this whole cycle learning. You went from being such a shy and like timid person, and maybe you're still shy, but you went from being shy and timid in the way of letting other people lead you to straight saying, you know what, this is my life, this is what I'm gonna do, and I don't really care if it hurts other people's feelings or if it's mean. I'm not doing this to hurt them. I'm doing this to live my life. I'm doing this because it is my time to stand up, and it is my time to shine, and it is my time to take charge of my life. And me living my best life should not make you hurt. Me living my best life shouldn't hurt you in any way. This is to say that I'm doing this for me. It is not to hurt anyone. It is not to be disrespectful. It is not to break anyone. It is not to just do anything negative. You're not doing this from a space of negativity. You're doing this from a space of love for thyself. You've learned self-love. And you've been on this is a constant journey, guys. You know, it doesn't just stop because we get to one spot. It's going to keep going. But to see it coming out, divine feminine, give yourself a big hug. Wow. Ace of Swords is coming out to clarify the Daughter of Pentacles, which it should. The Star card. Clarity on the Star card. Wow. Queen of Cups. Clarity for the Father of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Clarity for the Nine of Wands. Five of Cups. And then clarity for the World. Temperance. Clarity for strength. Wow, the Hermit. All right, guys. So with the Ace of Swords clarifying the Daughter of Pentacles, this is exactly what I said. Your life now, you are moving towards things in your life that are a reflection of your truth. I feel that the Divine Feminine have always known their truth and they've always known their power, but they gave their power away for the sake of love and for the sake of acceptance and for the sake of friendship, because you didn't want to be lonely. You were afraid. It falls under the codependency issues that I was speaking of. You were afraid of ending up alone, so for so long you hid your truth. Now you're moving in a space of not being able to hide your truth. It's almost like your truth is like throw up. People are going to say stuff to you, and you're immediately going to stand up and speak what resonates with you and what does not resonate with you. And you're only going to move in a direction with things that resonate with you. So if it's a job and it's not aligned with your values, you're not going to be able to physically even stand the job. Like literally your body is not going to even allow you to be there anymore. If it is a relationship and they're not willing to offer you what you want, even if you wanted to seek back into your old ways of like, oh, well, maybe I can, compromise in an unhealthy way or give more of myself, it's not aligned with your truth. The universe is going to make it so difficult for you to even do that. You are awakening to the power that you have within yourself. And now that you've done that, everything in your life is going to be a reflection of your truth. Your truth and your highest good. This is so similar to one of the personal readings that I have done for somebody. Divine feminine all around as a collective are waking up to a truth and shaking things up in their lives. Like if it does not align with your truth, you're walking away from it. And I'm so happy I was called to do this reading because I think all divine feminines need to hear this. I really do. You are awakening. The star comes out. Queen of Cups. You are the queen of your emotions. You are in charge of your own life. And no, you're not being affected and pulled every which way because of anything that's taking place. You can't even sit here anymore and allow your emotions to dictate your life. The Queen of Cups is balanced. The Queen of Cups she is emotional, yes, but she knows how to utilize her emotions in a healthy way and not in a toxic way. She's not getting pulled every single place and doing things she doesn't want to do because other people have asked her to do them. If it doesn't align with her heart, she's not doing it. And the Queen of Cups she sees everything in her life and how it has affected her and how it went into the story. So I feel like you've been able to let go of your past and heal your past because now you see the purpose of it. You see why everything happened the way that it happened. You see why certain relationships had to end. You see why you had to move away from everything that you've known. You see why you had to leave that job and why your parents or your mom or your dad, whatever happened, why they raised you the way that they did. Everything is beginning to make sense to you now. And because of that, you've experienced another awakening and you've healed on a deeper level than you've ever healed before. Before you found a way to numb your pain. Before you found a way to pretend to be healed and pretend to be tough while still being codependent and still having those issues, those inner child issues. Now you've healed on a core level. And so this healing has awakened you and shaken up your core in a different way. And you are in charge of your emotions in a way that you have never been before. And because of that, your life is looking in a way that it has never looked before. Your life is looking completely different than it's ever looked before. I love to see this energy. The Father of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Swords, guys. The Seven of Swords is an energy of like hiding and lying normally. But with this clarifying the Father of Pentacles today, I feel like this is saying that you're letting go of the perception that you thought you had to live. You're letting go of those lies and the deceit and, the areas of your life where you thought that, oh, I have to be this because, for some people it was religion. Religion was telling you that you had to be this certain way and that your life had to go this certain way. And if it didn't, you were wrong. Or for some of you, your mom said, you should be working in your career by 25 and by 30, I hope I have 2 grandkids. You're not doing the things that I thought. You're letting go of that image because for so long it kept you trapped and you have this set schedule. That's a very specific message. I don't know who that's for. But you had a very set schedule that you had to be on. Oh, I'm going to be graduated from college by this time. And then by this time I'm going to go have kids. And then after that I'm going to be, you had a strict schedule. And if anything didn't fit that schedule, it was almost like you would crumble. But now you're letting go of that image because it never aligned with you. In fact, it kept you filled with anxiety and always feeling like you were falling behind. Falling behind on a schedule that is non-existent because it is your life. And so The Seven of Swords, clarifying the Father of Pentacles, is that your reality will be created upon your truth. It cannot and will not be created by society or your family or your divine masculine. It's going to be created by you. You're only doing things that are centered with your heart and that are aligned with what you know to be true and that are aligned with your values. You can't even do anything anymore that is aligned with someone else or what someone else thinks that you need to do. You are moving for you now, Divine Feminines, and I am happy to see this. I really am. I really am. Five of Cups is clarifying the Nine of Wands. And so with the Five of Cups clarifying the Nine of Wands, this is basically saying that I think it's time for us to start practicing gratitude. Divine Feminine cannot get trapped and fall back into the cycle of paying attention to everything that we do not have. Instead, it is time for us to pay attention to what we do have so that we can be open to receive the signs and the synchronicities that are flowing in. Because if you're so busy focusing on, oh, I don't have this job and I thought I was going to have this by now and I don't have a kid and I said I wanted a baby by 26, like, or I don't have this, I don't have the marriage that I wanted at this time and I'm already 27, like it's hitting me and the age is coming in and I'm behind schedule. If you're focusing on that, those 3 cups that are on the ground, you're missing the 2 cups that are right there. And those 2 cups are the ones that are synchronicities. Those 2 cups are the ones that are bringing you unlimited abundance and fulfillment. Those 2 cups that are behind you are the ones that are going to lead you to the life of your dreams. They're the ones that are going to lead you to the marriage that you're waiting for or lead you to having children. But it's a matter of you turning around to actually face and pay attention to them, because why would the universe... Let me take that back. Let me rephrase what I was going to say. The universe is always showing us signs, but you're not paying attention to them, so you're not aligned with what you're calling in. And that's the fact of the matter. The universe is trying to help you. You're saying that you want this. You're saying that I want a baby. I want that. But yet you're not paying attention to the areas of your life where the universe is sending you signs for how to get that baby, how to get that family. It's time for you to turn around. It is time for you to not pay attention to the 3 cups that are spilled over and pay attention to those things in your life that have come in to help you. So by doing that, the way to do that in a healthy way and in a realistic way is gratitude. Gratitude automatically raises the frequency. Gratitude for your life automatically lets the universe know that you are appreciative and that you are ready for whatever else you're calling in. Because it's all about frequencies. That's what we are. Everything on this planet, including us and everything that we want, is a frequency. And until you match the frequency of what you're asking for, you can't get it. And most likely, everything that we're asking for is at the frequency of love. So the reason that you would practice gratitude, Divine Feminine, and I know you guys probably know this, but I'm going to just repeat it anyways because we can all listen to that. Gratitude puts you at a frequency of love or above. When you are grateful, you feel happy. When you receive that check that you didn't expect in the mail, the way your heart feels, and then right after that, something else good happens that week, and we call it luck. That's not luck. That's because you were super grateful for what you received. That check that you received in the mail raised your frequency because you were super grateful about that. You were calling everybody in your house and in your family and you're bragging about like, hey, I got a check for $50. I'm super excited. I wasn't even expecting it. And so then you go to the supermarket and you get the parking spot that you wanted, and then you're super excited about that. And then when you get inside, the cereal that you wanted were on sale, so you're super excited about that. And then when you leave the supermarket, your friend calls you and she tells you that your crush is over at the bowling alley that you always go to, and he's asking about you. So then you get super excited about that. You show up, y'all go on a date. He wants to ask you on more dates. Y'all start dating, and it all started from you being super grateful about the check. Gratitude automatically raises your frequency to love, and so you will attract more things to be happy about. Just find something. I just told my brother, and with this being the 5 of Cups, I'm going to say find 5 things every day to be happy about that you're grateful for. And they could be something so minute or something giant. If it's harder for you to find something giant and grand, find something small like, oh, this morning I woke up and it was really warm in my house. Like, when you start practicing gratitude, you'll find more things to be grateful for. I feel that you're already on the path to greatness. Divine Feminine, it's just a matter of you staying on the path and honestly being aware and being grateful for the things that you're receiving, because you have so much beauty and love coming into your life right now. And as long as you maintain that gratitude and maintain that happiness, you can't be stopped. Temperance is clarifying the world. I love to see Temperance clarifying the world. It's perfect because you close out a cycle and the next cycle brings you balance. The cycle that you were in left you unbalanced. You were giving, and most of the time you weren't receiving anything back in return. You would give your heart and your soul to situations and sorry about that. My phone started to ring. But as I was saying, you will give your heart to people and to circumstances that did not serve you or that were not bringing you to your highest good. And it was never, you never felt fully balanced. Every relationship that you would get in would feel like, oh, I constantly give this person more and more and more things, more love, more money, more sex, more commitment than they give me. And it's a relationship after relationship after relationship. And why does this keep happening? You weren't balanced, and you weren't ever giving yourself any love. You weren't giving yourself enough love, and that is why everything was out of balance. But I feel that you've already discovered that, Divine Feminine, and because of that, you've closed out that cycle and you've learned balance. The universe gave you the examples that you were asking for and answered your questions as to why everything was happening the way that it was. And because of that, you are now balanced. You are now happy. You are now fulfilled and whole. And things are coming in a new way. This new cycle is going to bring you something different than you ever envisioned or imagined in so many different areas, in so many different ways. It's bringing you love and light in a way that you thought was not even possible. And I also want to point out the triangle on her, because the triangle to me is mind, body, soul. Mind, body, soul being in balance. You're finally in a place where your mind, body, and soul are all three aligned, and therefore you are able to fully step into your king or queen energy, Divine Feminine. You're not afraid anymore because you've seen that you are in charge of your balance and you create your own reality. Your perception and your actions create the reality that you see, and you know that now. When you realize the power that you hold within your hands, you find out that you always control the balance of your two cups. You always control the balance of everything. And also, let's point out the fact that there's two cups behind you, and then boom, there's those two cups again. You need to be using the two cups that you're not paying attention to create your balance. And maybe that's where it was coming in. You hadn't been paying attention to see that the balance was right behind you this whole time. The balance that you've been asking for and the things that you've needed for this long are right behind you. The Strength card is clarified by the Hermit. I love this. The Hermit is a person that is choosing to go within. The Hermit is a person that is discovering their inner world. And so you, Divine Feminine, for the last couple months of this cycle, or maybe years for some of you, or maybe just weeks or days, however long this was for you, but for a lot of you, I'm feeling like this has been months to years. You've been in a hermit stage. You haven't quite been putting yourself out there. You haven't been yourself because you didn't know yourself. You've literally tucked yourself into your shell so that you could discover who you were. And that is how you found your strength. You went inward to find everything that you were seeking outward because you finally realized, you know what? I've been looking for what I'm supposed to do. And I've been looking for this person to make me happy. And I've been looking for this job. And I've been looking for this baby to come in and make me happy. But maybe I'm in charge of that. Maybe it's time for me to meditate and to reflect on my life and everything that I've gone through. And I need to figure out how to change this. That hermit mode is how you discovered your strength. You went into hermit mode to discover your strength. And some of y'all are just now coming out of hermit mode. And the way that you're coming out, you come out with a vengeance. You come out with a strength so fierce that people that have known you your whole life don't even understand who you are anymore. They're like, wait, what? You're sticking up for yourself? Did you just say, no, I can't borrow this money? Well, why? That's how the divine feminine are moving now. People don't even recognize who you are because you've learned. You were in your hermit mode, and people that were around you, they were like, oh, she's been being quiet. Some people didn't even notice that you were in hermit mode. They just seen you moving. They didn't realize that physically divine feminine have been walking every day. Of course, we live life still. We go to work, we talk to people, we're around people. But mentally, we've been in hermit mode. Mentally, when we're around other people, we still felt alone. Divine feminine, the collective that I'm talking to, we still felt alone because we were in our brains trying to figure out, how do we move from this to this. I've been walking through life, but I know this isn't what the universe has for me. I know that this is not my purpose. I know that I'm not here to live this kind of life. I don't deserve this. You've been figuring how to get from point A to point B. So that hermit mode brought you to your strength, a strength that you didn't even really know that you had. And now that you do know that you have it, there's nothing that can stop you. Nothing at all, divine feminine. Are there any other messages for the divine feminine that they need to know at this time? Page of Swords. Guys, I'm going to take this as your overall advice card, period. Oh, wow. The Lover's card. I was just going to go break the deck because I saw the card sticking out a little bit. There's love surrounding you guys. And then the King of Swords is grounding the bottom of the deck. Okay. I love that. Thank you. Page of Swords literally is saying that divine feminine are cutting out whatever it is that didn't align with their truth. So that is your advice from the universe. Continue to move and continue to cut out what you know doesn't serve you, because when you keep doing that, you will find so many more reasons to be grateful, and you will find that you truly begin to align with the life that you've been trying to call in for so long. You've been blocked time and time again because of things, keeping people, places, things, and surroundings around you that need to go. You've wakened up to that fact, though. I don't even need to tell you guys that. Your advice is just cut it out. If it doesn't serve you, and if it doesn't align with your truth, and if it doesn't feel good right here, bye. I'm sorry. I love you still. This hurts for me to have to do this and have to say this, but you don't align with my truth anymore. I was watching a video on this spiritual group that I'm in on Facebook. Also, guys, please add me on social media. I will put all of my social media links in the description box, but please find me. And to book a private reading, contact me at gorgeousgold94@gmail.com. That will also be down below in the description box. But I'm on this spiritual group on Facebook, and there was a comedy video of a girl. She's calling around to her family, and she calls her mom, and she's like, Mom, I just want to let you know that I'm releasing you. And her mom says whatever. She's like, yeah, I know. But you raised me really toxic, and it's not healthy for me, so I release you with much love and light. And she goes through, and she's calling all of her family. It was meant to be a joke, but it was super funny. But it's also super true. Sometimes we have to let things go. In Divine Feminine, we've held on to relationships because of the title, not realizing that a title doesn't make it healthy. A title doesn't make it okay. Sometimes most of the time, the universe puts us into certain situations. We were born into certain families and placed into certain homes because of certain lessons that we were supposed to learn to evolve. But that's just what they were, lessons. That doesn't mean that that person has to be there forever. And I know that I personally have struggled with that, like wanting to keep people around because of the length of time I've known them, or because they're family, or because of this and that. Holding those people in your energy field has done nothing but deplete you. So length of time doesn't matter. Title doesn't matter. And that can sound very harsh, but it is the reality of it. Some people are just toxic. And if a person is toxic to you, you have to close the door. And it doesn't matter if the door doesn't stay closed for your entire life. You need to close the door until you at least get your stability and are able to do things that you need to do to make yourself happy. But toxicity surrounding you will lower your vibrational frequency, and it blocks your abundance, and it blocks you from being able to attract those things that you're trying to call in. And honestly, we're all on a path to manifesting. So we don't want any more holdups, because the universe is already hard enough to, it's already a difficult thing to start a spiritual journey, let alone to have people surrounding us that just need to go. Let's get an Isis Oracle for my Divine Feminine. I love this reading so much. Super happy that I could do this. I might add this on to the weekly. This is going to be a weekly scheduled thing because I think all of us could really benefit from this. Okay. Do I have to read both of these? Is it in my best interest to read both of these? Okay, no. I'm going to shuffle again, guys, to just get one card. Can I shuffle again for one card? Just one card for the... Okay, we got our one. Initiation. Let's see what that says. Okay. So, let me see if I can balance this anyway, because I hate having to hold it. Okay. When you are being spiritually initiated into the mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of deep challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the learning, growth, or wisdom that can be summoned to turn the challenge into an opportunity for healing. Whilst the scorching heat of Re seeks to burn through any resistance, the Lady Isis, with compassion and cleverness, will protect you from burning and instead enable you to be nourished and grow from the light of Re. Let Isis help you pass the test of intense growth as you thrive with new life. For advanced aspirants on the path, initiation will occur at various stages. Sometimes your entire life will feel like an initiation. At other times, specific areas will be flowing easily, whilst others are deeply challenging. This oracle comes as confirmation that you are not needlessly suffering. If you can find the light within the struggles, tests, or challenges that you face now, you will experience breakthrough healing. It is the most unbearable solar fire of Re that can cleanse the soul of wounds, and the love, compassion, and intelligence of Isis that can temper the heat of Re and stop it from burning and drying you out, or else you would be left with nothing but emptiness, anger, bitterness, and despair in your heart. These are not meant to be the outcomes of life's challenges. Rather than losing love and hope through the challenges of life, the initiate understands all aspects of life are growth opportunities in various states of disguise, waiting to be discovered. As an initiate, this oracle urges you to honor life as a gift and treat any challenge or pressure as a way for you to grow into a brighter and purer light, capable of greater spiritual service on this planet. That spiritual service includes growing an ability to be able to love freely and beyond limits, to love with courage and faith. In fact, initiation for you now, dear one, is an opening to new levels of power and peace, self-possession and love. There are such sweet fruits waiting for you at the top of the tree that you are currently climbing. It may seem as though you are barren or in barren lands at this time, with little hope, nourishment, or encouragement, yet your spiritual oasis is not far away. The Lady Isis and the power of Re together are helping you grow. Stay focused on the Lady and her love for you, and you shall pass through this desert of initiation unharmed and deeply transformed. All right, Divine Feminine, that has been your message for today. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe to me. Please share my video if it resonates, and also add me on social media. Book a private reading with me. I love doing this. I love helping you guys, and stay tuned. There's more to come for you. I love you so much. Thank you.